Think of us as the group chat for women building full lives
and businesses in real time.
We are
the Almost Experts.
Hi. I also wish that I could hear the song.
I know. Like I'm kind of playing it in my head and like dancing a little bit. Like
I don't think that I ever did a proper shout out to my old band partner that made us our song.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sean. But that is an exclusive to the Almost Experts.
Yeah, literally.
Speaking of, I'm Natasha.
I'm Morgan. And this is
the Almost Experts.
Oh, I didn't know which camera to look at first.
I know. We're very overstimulated right now.
Yeah. I'm not really PMSing anymore. It's now shifted to Natasha because we synced up. So like our bodies.
Which is so fun. That's like honestly,
crazy.
I know that sounds really lame, but I'm like so excited to be synced up with you.
I don't know if like, we'll have to see like how productive we can be and like, you know, like how this goes. Honestly, I mean, look at the lighting and we've got a good setup here.
Yeah, look at us. But also, does that make you the alpha? Because I think it does.
What does that mean?
Like, because I basically synced up to you. So I feel like you're the alpha friend.
No, but like, we don't know. It's like the chicken or the egg, I feel like. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because I could be trying to sync up with you because you're the alpha.
Oh, maybe.
Is that like what? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If you know, let us know. But we have like a really exciting episode that we cannot wait to share. This is Halloween spooky week.
Yep.
My favorite week of the year, basically.
Yeah. And like, honestly, it's like a whole year from like when we really became like friends.
Yeah. Today, today, and as we record this, it's Sunday, the Sunday before Halloween. But today we became friends on Facebook.
Yes.
Official Facebook friends, which we were friends before.
Yeah. But like the Epcot pictures too.
Oh, I know.
So cute.
I know.
Anywho, what does this bring us into? Well, I mean, tell me, how was your week, your weekend?
It's been a really, really good week. Like we got
you've been like busy.
Dude, I know.
A lot of showings.
I know. It's been so insane.
Yeah.
And we got a few more people under contract, a few more offers accepted. I have one offer that is still waiting to kind of see.
Okay.
And Toddy went into like this really cool meeting with some of our team members from their brokerage, and they were like, man, you guys are killing it. They call us Tadasha, which is adorable.
That is hysterical.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And so they were saying all of these really nice things.
That's awesome.
I'm someone that the more you compliment me, the better I'm going to do. Like the harder I'm going to try because I'm just like, I can't let you down.
Oh, yeah.
And on the converse of that, if you like, tough love does not work on me. Like if you put me down, I will just like become a shell and not want to work hard. So this was what I needed to hear.
Nice. I love that.
How was your week?
My week was good. I worked a lot, kind of closed out a project. We're just waiting on some furniture to come, but I feel good that that's kind of like behind. I cannot wait to see the furniture though. That's going to be like amazing.
Well, the pictures have been great.
Yeah. Like honestly, if you need any wood treatment, let me know. I just love doing that. I really love doing that. So yeah, that's been that. I stopped by the school. I've got to look at like all the Christmas decor. I'm in charge of, this was a part of like, I don't know if you remember me telling you, I had a couple glasses of wine before school started. I had volunteered for all of these PTA things.
Oh yeah, you did tell me.
So now these things are happening. And so I stopped by the school the other day and like looked at all the Christmas decorations with another mom. And then there's a movie night I volunteered for. So it's just, between that Halloween, so I'm like, oh my God, I got to get the kids' Halloween costumes. Like shit, it's like literally in a week.
Yeah. Don't you hate that though? Like when you're like overly ambitious for it. Like, if I have too much caffeine, I will like, dude, I make plans with people.
Yes. Or like your morning time person is totally different than like your afternoon.
Oh my God.
Like,
yeah.
I made plans in the morning when I was feeling ambitious.
That's a spooky story in and of itself.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Now you're kind of like, I'm in these plans.
yeah, no, I hate it. That's my personal hell.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
being trapped into plans that I no longer wish to do.
Personal hell.
It is.
Oh my gosh. All right. So let's get into the scroll.
Oh yeah.
I finally feel like last week I didn't have any. We just kind of talked about movies.
I know.
So have you seen this guy? I'll go first. Have you seen this guy on, I think he's on TikTok. First of all, do you watch TikTok more or Instagram Reels?
TikTok. I never watch Instagram Reels anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's even like a joke. Like if you are watching Instagram Reels, you're 2 weeks late on what like has already been trending.
You know, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because you scroll down and you see like when it was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's wild. Okay, so this guy on TikTok, I don't really know how you say his name. It's like GR1MPY. Grumpy.
Grumpy. He grumpy.
Oh my God, how did you figure that out?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Wow. Anyways, I'm going to see if Steven knows that that's what his name is because he loves him too. And Olivia. Anywho, he's always like, something about being in your 30s, man. Like, you just walk outside to just take a walk with Mom and H and it's in a crispy morning, dude. Like,
You've sent me these.
haven't I?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
He always like giggles at himself. He's like, my dude, like you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do, yeah.
He's hysterical.
Yeah.
He just got engaged. And I feel like
You feel like you know them.
I kinda do like a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'm happy for him.
I know. I'm all about a parasocial relationship with people.
And like you're the only one who taught me that there's a word for it.
Oh yeah.
Also, I need your help because you know all the lingo more than I do. There's another trend that I keep seeing on TikTok that is all that just to marry the man I like.
Yes.
Could Steven and I have something, or is it kind of, do we not apply? Because like some of them I don't understand.
What's the age difference?
13 years.
Okay. Yours is all that just to marry someone that was entering middle school or leaving middle school, entering high school as I was being brought into this world.
Period.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. That's okay. Yes. Because one of them I read, it like didn't make sense. And like Steven was like, that doesn't sound like it's for us. I was like, honey, you don't get it.
Well, because now my algorithm is like, because there's a 5-year difference, and mine would say all this to marry someone that was in 7th grade as I was graduating high school, which saying it out loud, being the older one, you're like,
ooh, that does sound weird.
It does sound weird.
But like I was learning how to be potty trained when Steven was like smoking doobs. like with like chicks. You know?
Yeah,
like,
no, that's a weird concept.
Anywho.
That's really weird to wrap your brain around. And like that's why these thoughts enter my mind, and then I have to quickly make them leave my mind.
Yes. Yeah, that's weird. Anyways, let's move on.
Well, the scroll that I've been seeing now is, and I'm not going to bore anyone with like any more tortoises and rat. That which
is
you know
it still
what
happening?
The song is, but they're using the song for different things now. But mine, I think maybe I'm like a little bit more wrapped around this like celebrity lore. And do you know who Lily Allen is?
No.
So she was the one that I think it was when Bush was a president. She made this song like with the F word. And you know how I am about cussing, like I'm not good at it. But it was like, F you very, very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so she sang that song. Apparently she married 4 years ago, the guy from Stranger Things, like Winona Ryder's love interest, I don't
Okay.
remember his name. But so they got married. And so she just released an album like yesterday. And it tells from song 1 to the last one, it is an entire story of the unraveling of their marriage and how he cheated on her when they moved to New York. They got a house together, and then she became like involved in this play back in London, and just about like the phone calls that she was receiving from him, and how he asked to be in an open relationship, and how he didn't abide by the laws and boundaries that they had set in this relationship, and how he cheated with someone in the set, like the costume designer in Stranger Things, allegedly.
Wow.
Yeah. So like that is, I've been seeing
can
it.
you pull up a picture of her, Lily Allen? Would I
Yeah.
know her? Do you think if I saw her?
No. Honestly, I don't think that she has like. This is going to
Also,
sound really.
is her love interest in there the cop? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's I don't know what his name is. People are probably like screaming at their. I'm not good at using the iPad.
You're fine.
I'm not good at using their iPad. But anyway, I mean, she's
Wow.
got
So
brown
you're
hair,
deep in it.
skinny.
You're like time. How much time are you spending?
Well, enough to know, like, I even looked up lyrics today and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what do you get out of that?
Nothing.
I'm dead.
But you know what? That's when you know that your life is good. When you're so interested in the drama of others that you don't even know.
Yes. Like I have some time to spend going down this rabbit hole because I have nothing better. I mean, I have everything better. Wait, right?
We have a lot to do. But you know that life is good whenever at the end of the day you can sit and scroll and get really involved in someone else's drama because you're not worried about like your own life. And I think that is what I've been searching for my entire life is this
literally
peace of mind.
Literally that. Yes. Okay. Thank you for helping me out there. My brain is mush. And to think like there's a character parade this week at school, like I got to dress them probably every day this week.
Are they wearing their costumes?
I don't know. I gotta read the email and find, anyways. Okay. So let's get to some fun. Do you have anything else on the scroll?
No, I don't think so.
I think. Oh. There was one other thing I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
What is Group 7?
Oh, I've also been included in Group 7. I'm starting to think that there is only one group, and it's Group 7.
Oh, what? What does it mean?
I don't know. But you know what? It's one of those things that I'm like, this is going to die off soon, so I just keep scrolling. Like, I don't have time to figure out Group 7.
Okay. Wow.
Is anyone in a different group?
What groups to what? A group to what, though? Life?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Okay. That's it. That's all
It's a figment of the TikTok.
It's just, isn't that crazy? Like things get just created and pumped out,
Yeah. If anyone's in a different group, let me know. But I think I'm starting
or let us know what it means.
Yeah. Or that. We did take notes to keep us kind of on track because we are trying to incorporate video.
Yes.
Now, so we can be on YouTube. And we finally learn from our mistakes that we can't do it all.
Yeah.
And maybe we should ask for help.
Yeah.
So we've done that. And so we'll see how this goes.
Yes. Okay. So I do want to also say the meat and potatoes is super fun. It's definitely some stories about exes, which it's not going to be only like bash your ex episode. Like it's going to be funny and lighthearted and there's going to be some takeaways, obviously.
The almost relationship experts.
Yeah. So, okay. Ghost of dates past. We asked Isn't that so funny? I think that's adorable. So I asked, and you did as well, for some people to give us some of their like horrific dating stories.
I'm a relationship girly, but I did like date before and went on like some one-off dates, which were, I met a few people when I was waiting tables at Texas Roadhouse.
Ooh, yum.
And I remember there was this one very, very good looking person. When he stood up, he was like 5 feet tall. But that's fine.
That's so upsetting.
That's fine. That's fine, because I was like, you know what? Like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I will give anyone a chance. So we went out to eat.
That was like a rule I could never break. Like, you could be the hottest, funniest, richest dude, but if you were shorter than me, immediately no.
Well, I was really, my standards were very low. Okay. But, I mean, like, it's not all about looks. So I was like, maybe he's really nice. So we went out on a date, and he turned out to be a super Christian. Okay. Like, not
Wow.
like, I love God.
Yeah.
But this guy was very much wanting to be a pastor, looking for his like pastor's wife.
Yes.
Which I am not. That's not what I'm looking for. And then he dominated the entire conversation.
Ooh.
That's fine too. And then like I was eating, and then he finished his plate, and I will never forget. He like looked at me and he was like, "Are you going to finish yours? Can I have it?" And so I was like, "Oh, no, go for it." You know, I was trying to eat like a bird too, because this is back, you know, like earlier 2000s.
Sometimes Steven asks for my food, but like we're well in. I feel like on a first date.
No, on the first date, you absolutely do not ask that. And also then like do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But then like when the waiter came and was like, "Hey, like all together," he was like, "No, separate." And I'm like, this is a first date.
Wow.
This is a first date.
I never really. That's like not an experience I've like had, I guess.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
that was
I
like-
wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah. And so I try to like, this is before I would be into confrontation. I still hate confrontation, but I just ghosted him before ghosting was like a thing.
Right.
And it was much easier because like we didn't have all the social.
my God,
This
or
was
the
probably
read
like
receipts.
2008.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't really have like the Instagram and Facebook. Like people really only had if you were in college. Then I dated this guy that only used me for a vehicle because I had a car, and he just needed rides everywhere, and I was too dumb to understand that that's what he was using me for. But the real scary story are the love bombers. And I feel like nothing is worse than that. And that's honestly like my absolute favorite thing to talk about.
Experienced that. Tell me.
Oh my gosh. And you know, not that long ago.
Yeah.
But man, there's nothing scarier than a love bomber. Okay. Someone that, well, like I would literally talk to like for hours and hours on the telephone trying to get to know them, saying like, you know, I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm thinking, but you know, I think this could be it. I think that you could be the one. And I'm just like sitting there getting so excited because I'm like, wow, this guy is spending so much time invested. He's so invested in getting to know me.
Right.
And, you know, asking my friends for like my ring size.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, this has got to be it.
Yeah.
All the while I'm like, yeah, this is moving kind of fast, and I don't really know this person that well. And like when we're talking on the phone for 8 hours every night, they're not really asking me anything. It's really just them talking for 8 hours. But I was like gaslighting myself into like, this is fine. This is so normal.
This is how it's supposed to be.
This is how it's supposed to be.
Right.
Maybe I don't need to talk. That's fine. That's what friends are for.
Girl, no.
And all this for them there to be like these little red flags of people being like, oh, I can't wait until you can meet my friend so-and-so. And then it would be a female's name. And I'm like, oh, That's who?
What?
And then he would be like, oh yeah, you're gonna love her. She's like my sister. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to meet her. Like, she's so great. She knows everything about you. I've told her.
She better be your fucking sister.
Yeah. And so I'm like, oh, okay, this is great. This is so normal. And then let me tell you what.
I forgot
okay.
about that part.
I get like so invested into this relationship that I'm like, this is, I'm traveling to see them, they live out of state. And all of a sudden, one day I start sending text messages. We are together. And
wow.
I stopped getting responses for days at a time. And then when I would get a response, it was like, I'm sorry, my stomach is upset. And I'm like,
I can't.
You have had more
ailments,
bowel issues than I've ever heard of a person ever having. And
like, just keep it real. Like, just like,
I've wanted to talk about this for so long. Because like I said before, I hold grudges.
I just don't get why guys can't just like be honest and just say, listen, I'm not feeling it. I have but
it gets to you though. It gets to you because you're like, and here I am. Okay.
Yeah.
I am humble, but I am also confident. I know what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
I know that I feel like I'm attractive. I've got a lot
Yes.
going for me. I have a nice, strong personality that's not too overbearing. I will support your dreams.
Everything.
So then you start to think like, am I the problem? Like, did I do something wrong?
No.
And, then one day you get the text, or I got a text that was like, we need to talk. And I was like, okay, call me right now. And he was like, because couldn't do it, couldn't do it face to face.
Of course.
And he was like, I just want you to know that this is not you. You're so great. But like, I just like, basically like, this isn't what he wants. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, well, don't you want to talk about it? I was like, no. Like,
thank you. Goodbye.
you have been such a shitty part of my life.
Yeah. Like,
for the last, like, it only lasted like a couple months, but like, you've been such a terrible part of this life. And like, you've taken me through every emotion of like asking my friends for like ring sizes.
not to mention
like,
you traveled there all the time.
Yeah.
Just drop, go.
Yeah. And then one day I find out like the sister friend he had and him are dating.
Cool. Yeah.
And like, it's just gross
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
It's gross. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you are a man and you're listening, if you're even attracted to someone, don't tell your friends like, oh, she's like my sister.
No.
Because it never bodes well. And it doesn't look good when you one day change your mind.
Right.
So, anyway,
Boy.
that was my scary meat and potato. Meat and potato.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, next part is, which I think is super cute too, listener tales from the crypt.
Ooh.
I love that. Okay. So we had a couple people write in, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll start with mine. Do you have one on this part?
I have a story. It's not a relationship story, but it is a scary ghost story.
Okay. So here is one. I'm not sure if I can say who it was from, so I will just keep it like that. But someone very near and dear to me. She says, I wish that like you could hear her say it because it's hysterical. Anywho, the story that everyone loves. When I was 22, I met a guy at a club. His parents were off the boat Italian. He kept saying that his parents didn't know why a nursing student would date a derelict. He was a professional gambler at the time. That's what derelict means?
I think that it just means like a derelict can be anyone that's just like from the wrong side of the tracks.
Interesting. Okay. I did not care because I was 22 years old. When the appetizers came, fresh mozz and tomatoes and fried calamari, he served me, good start, but then proceeded to put olive oil and salt on my food. I tried to I tried to catch the grain of salt. I was like, what are you doing? And he says, this is how we eat it, meaning Italian, I guess. I had my first panic attack in the bathroom. I faked sick and went home and called my friend and cried. He salted my fresh mozzarella. I was very upset. The audacity to salt someone's fresh mozzarella. LOL. That's so funny. So, like, starters, she's Italian.
Right.
So, like, don't fucking salt her Italian food. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
You know? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. But like they do normally share food, which is funny because like that was my first experience with like Italian kind of culture. Like I would never just like take my fork and like take food off somebody's plate. You know, but they're like, oh, you want, you know, and like, it's just what you do, you know. Steven took a bite out of my plate and I was like,
maybe that guy that I was on the date with was Italian.
maybe. She said my friends have better stories. Okay, so that's the story that I have. I wish that we could. All right, 3140. This is hard not pausing.
I want to like redo the whole thing.
No! Absolute. Why?
I don't know. I
thought it was so good.
Okay, good. Okay, we're back.
And we're back.
Okay, so I have a story. This was worth it. Okay, so this was also a voice memo, but I'm going to read it. I had ChatGPT write it out. Okay, so this is one of our friends, and this is about her ex when he was in a different relationship, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So she said, okay, wait, so first he hears footsteps, and the footsteps, it's like pitter-patter, right? And he's like, oh, what is my son doing out of bed? Little son. So he goes upstairs, him being her ex, okay? So he goes upstairs. He walks up the stairs and there's nobody in the hallway. He's like, oh, I guess that my son went back to bed. So he goes back downstairs. Then a little bit later, he hears the sound. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Like the rocking chair glider going back and forth. And he's like, what the heck? And so he goes upstairs again. His wife at the time was in the master downstairs sleeping. Mm-hmm. He goes upstairs, goes into his daughter's room, and the chair is sliding back and forth. And as soon as he walks in, dead stop, just like that, he's like, what the hell? And there's a thunderclap too. Did you hear that?
That was awesome.
He even looks up at the vent, thinking that maybe the air pushed the rocking chair. It's a heavy glider chair. Okay, so it's not just going to like the AC is not just going to blow it.
Sure.
There's no way the air could have moved it. He's confused. He goes back downstairs. And this is in Florida too, by the way. Before that though, before he even went upstairs, the first time about the glider, he thought about his wife was upstairs. He's like, how is she upstairs? Like, did she go up the stairs without me knowing? Because she's apparently asleep. And the next day, he tells her about what happened. And she goes, oh, that's weird. And just blows it off. Thinks her husband is cuckoo. Then there's another night. It happens again. He hears swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. He goes up the stairs. The glider is moving again. And as soon as he walks into the room, he's like, what the fluff? I have such an issue cussing. It's so sick. He goes back downstairs. He starts watching the TV. The house is dark. The TV is facing a big staircase that turns upward.
Uh-huh.
He turns his head and there is a girl.
Stop it.
Yeah, there's a girl.
Stop it.
A little girl. She's on the stairwell.
I have Oh my God.
Yeah. And this rain is not helping. So he sees this little girl. She's on the stairwell in a long nightgown.
Oh, no.
But she's not like a cartoon ghost. She's like a real little girl in an old-fashioned fancy nightgown. She looks at him, tilts her head, and then turns around and walks back up the stairs. How long did they live in this house before this kind of activity started happening? Is what I want to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, when was the house built? You
Yeah,
know?
maybe we'll find out. I don't know. I don't remember what the story is. But he's frozen. Goosebumps everywhere.
Gosh.
Every single time he tells a story, he gets goosebumps, he says. That's when you know that it's like legit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's like, what in the actual fluff? He goes straight to the bedroom, doesn't wake his wife up. To this day, he doesn't even know why. And our friend Christina has asked him like every time. And he says, I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I just went in the room. I mean, I feel like we can all kind of relate to that about you don't know what you're going to do in a ghost encounter until it actually happens.
Oh my God. No. Are you done with the story?
No, I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not. Sorry.
No, it's because I was going to add something, but I don't want to like lose your spot.
So, well, add it.
I have a story that I'll share.
Okay.
It's from our old house, but okay.
Okay, good. And then she says, but wait, there's more. A few years later, our mutual friend, was working with this guy. He's a private investigator specializing in criminal defense. He gets this case, and it's a famous one in Orlando.
What?
A teen had a gun. He and a friend were messing around, and the girl got shot. She died. They were teenagers, 16 or 17.
Did they live in that house?
It was a big case all over the news. And guess what? The house where it happened was right next door to the house that he used to live in. The same house with the little ghost girl. And it gets even creepier.
I just got chills again.
Years later, at her house in this neighborhood we are in right now, she goes to check the mail. She gets one of those weird religious letters, the ones that say God is trying to reach you or accept Jesus as your savior. And the return address, the house that he used to live in, the house with the little ghost girl.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what it all
I'm getting
means.
chills. That's
But
so crazy. So crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay. I totally forgot about this ghost story. Okay.
Okay, is it a personal one?
It's literally, it's a lot of people experienced it.
Okay.
Okay, not just myself. I cannot believe I forgot about this. Okay, so when we moved back from Jacksonville in 2023, I'm sorry, the end of 2022, it was like August. We moved into 809 Bridgeway, okay, which is in Bridgewater over there off 50. So, you know, it was built like 20 years ago, like, or 30 years ago, you know? So it's not like it's old, like what the hell, you know? So anywho, we had our New York family come down and visit. So above the garage was a 1-bedroom with a bath. Okay. So you'd have to go upstairs behind the kitchen to get there. So I mean, we had enough space for everybody to kind of stay in that house comfortably.
Right.
They were visiting. Emmy was, it's so funny. Emmy was upstairs, and she said that one time she heard like the door like move back and forth, and like she thought like one of the kids was maybe like coming, you know, trying to like lay with her. She got up and opened the door, and nobody was there. And like, if it was the kids playing a joke, like you would have heard them running down the stairs to go and like hide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like legit, someone was trying to open the door.
That's like a horror movie.
That's creepy AF, honey.
Yeah.
So another times, there's 2 other instances at this house. Okay. I was at the island in the middle of our kitchen. Here's where like we had like the typical angled Florida style kitchen with the little island in the middle. Crew's room was just off that wall by the stairs. Okay. And then there was a bathroom down yonder and whatever. The girls' room. I had just done some like wall paneling in that bathroom, and like it was right before my in-laws came. So like I'm trying to get the house ready, and like, you know, I want it to look nice. So I would always like paint and like, you know, kind of basically renovate my entire house before they came to visit. As I do. I haven't done it in a while, but anyways. So Steven was talking to me at the other counter while I was making some ice cream, and I saw him go around the corner to what I thought was to go look in the bathroom. While I was making my ice cream, I had not looked up. And let me clarify, no one was actually speaking. It was like, the energy, like
you just know when someone is
yes,
over there. Like, it's just a feel, like you just know.
And so I was smiling, like making my ice cream because I thought Steven was standing there staring at me. He wasn't. He was still putting Crew down for bed. He was in Crew's room, literally rocking him, because we would do that when he was a baby, putting him to bed. And I thought someone was standing there, and then somebody rounded the corner.
You were flirting with a ghost. You were like,
I kind of was.
Like, I can see it. I can see it. She has a very flirtatious personality.
I didn't really. Hey, I mean, if the ghost is cute, you know. I'm just kidding. No, so I walked around the corner to go and say, "Oh, babe, what do you think?" That's when nobody was there, and I realized that wasn't Steven standing there. And then the third, yes, we were moving out of this house. It was a nightmare. It was a whole nightmare. That's what made us move into here. Mm-hmm. But anywho, so we're cleaning. My mom and sister are there. They're on the other side of the house cleaning the bathrooms. I'm in the master bathroom. They heard me scream bloody murder. So they come running. And I'm listening to music. I'm like cleaning the toilet. And they're like, what? Where's the spider? Like they thought there was a spider. Okay. Mm-hmm. I was like, I didn't scream. So we all my sister.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
I didn't hear it, but my mom and sister did. And my sister does not believe in ghosts. My mama does. Like literally, we packed up our shit and we left immediately and never went back.
I would have done.
I'm not even kidding.
I would have done the same
because things were it felt weird a little bit there. Mm-hmm. You know, how crazy.
Dude, that's insane. I'm scared for you.
No, but this house feels great. Also, I have one more crazy, scary dating story.
Oh, good. Tell. Okay. Do tell.
I recently connected on Instagram with a guy.
Wait, is this from a different person?
This is from a different person. Okay. And I'm not, we're just it's just from anonymous.
Yeah. All of this is allegedly, by the way. Everything in this entire podcast is alleged. Okay. So this says, I recently reconnected on Instagram with a guy I barely knew in high school. He's always been attracted, but a little bit younger than me, and I just never pictured anything romantic with him. Anyways, right off the bat, we get into conversations about his fetishes. They're weird. Ooh.
And I will not go into depth because they're super obvious.
No, go into it.
Okay.
Go into it.
My ick came from every single conversation revolving around his kinks. Every single one. He could go days without talking to me, then text me about his kinks.
Ooh. Ew. That's such an ick. That's such a turn off. I'm sorry.
If you're selfish as get away. If all you can think about is yourself and your needs.
I know.
Fucking ask you how you are.
No, I know. Honestly, I get so attracted to conversation. And
yes, it's how you connect.
Yeah.
Lord.
I'm so grossed out for this girl.
So she says, I hung out with him after a month of kink texting.
So she was like giving into it.
She
was,
yeah. So
okay.
I guess finally, we spent 3 hours with me basically performing for him. I don't know if I can share this.
You can.
He got off thrice, and we didn't even have sex.
Oh my gosh.
So the ick, takers taking and not reciprocating. I have never received 0 and given 100 with a man, and I will never again.
Good for you. Okay. I feel like that's a message that needed to be said as well. But also, like,
Wild.
have you ever been texting someone that maybe you're dating and like maybe you've only like it's always the new stages of dating and they take it like that route? I instantly like, I'm sorry.
Like you're immediately like,
Maybe
no.
I'm in the minority of this, but this is a gal's podcast, okay?
Yes.
It is not about sex for me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like I'm into emotional connection.
Mhm.
I'm into like them being my best friend.
Yeah,
which mine
maybe
is.
giggling.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
trying to giggle.
Yeah, doing fun things together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how I become attracted to someone.
Yeah.
If you take it, like if you take the text messaging to a sexual place, like
Too soon, even.
yeah. I mean,
come
honestly, I can't
on.
even honestly say that even after it's okay. Like I've never truly been into it.
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
just pretend
Mhm.
to, to not be rude.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much of a
Wow.
people pleaser. But you know what? Those kinks are so for real. Okay, because one time I have to tell you this last story.
Okay.
So I was a full-time personal trainer at one time. And I would normally like to connect with my clients on a personal level, to kind of understand their goals more. And there was this one woman I just could not connect with. And I was
Really?
like, what,
Yeah.
what's going on? I connect with everyone.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is around the time that 50 Shades of Grey came out.
Okay.
And so I was grasping at straws to try and find any connection. So I was like, have you gone to see 50 Shades of Grey yet? And she was like, I have. Are you into that? And I was like, yeah. Because I mean,
Totes.
I
was
part of the
into it
book.
at first.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
movie.
We all were.
Yeah.
Yeah. During that time, like I'm pretty sure that I finished the book. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was just agreeing at
Yep.
this point. I was like, yeah, like so into it. So into it. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she was like working out and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I feel like I made a breakthrough. Next week she comes in and she was like, so since you're into this, I have a little something that I wanted to share with you. And next week is my birthday and it would really mean a lot if you came to this with
Ew,
me.
stop it.
And I was like, absolutely, lay it on me. What is it? And as you all know, I am a recovering people pleaser. Okay. So I was like, lay it on me. That just anyway, she invited me to a sex dungeon.
Stop
with
it.
her and her partner.
That is terrifying. Ew.
Where's my thunderclap now?
I know.
And I was like, okay, yeah, for your birthday, for sure, I will go. I will go. And I know that me even like telling this story is breaking some sort of, I don't think that they have like HIPAA laws, but like you had to,
breaking HIPAA.
when I pulled up, it was in a warehouse.
Oh.
Okay, so I was like, well, this is really terrifying. And I was alone.
Was there tarps laid down on the floor?
So I pull up. It is to a warehouse. I am alone. I didn't have any like man with me or anything.
Also, you were young. This was a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
This was early 20s. And
Yeah.
let me just tell you what, I was an idiot. Okay? I was an idiot. Before 2016, every decision that I made was so stupid.
Period.
So stupid.
Period.
So I pull up and like she met me in the front. I was like, hey, I'm here. And so she met me and she was like so excited. And she was like, this is so-and-so, my boyfriend, my life partner. And I was like, great to meet you, you know? And they're like, okay, so are you wanting to participate?
Do you know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing that British couple. They're like brother and sister, I think.
I don't know what this is.
It's from a movie, and like they're roommates with someone, and it's
why does that sound vaguely really familiar? It sounds so familiar.
Is it from Bridesmaids?
Yes. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm picturing.
They
like bald British guy with his. Okay.
So I walk in and they're like, do you want to participate or are you just here to like spectate?
Imagine you sign a waiver.
I had to sign a waiver.
Shut.
Yeah. And everyone else in there has to sign a waiver too. If you've never been to a sex dungeon, I'm letting you know how it's done. Okay. So I believe that I was wearing like some sort of name tag that tells people that I am just there to spectate and they are not to approach me. Let me tell you what, the nicest people I've ever met, the most respectful people, the most respectful, like they won't even hit on you if they're just like, they just nod, they smile.
Can we get that for Halloween Horror Nights? Like, I'm just here to like spectate.
They do. They have
those, don't be scary to me.
They have those like scaredy cat lanyards that you can get. So this was like the scaredy cat lanyard. And I was just there to spectate. And the things that I saw in there, which it's fine since I'm not naming any names, okay? But there were people suspended by their like private parts, suspended from ceilings. They were being flogged with fire, like flogs on fire.
Wow.
And I was just like, you know, and they would ask, you know, like, oh, do you want to try it? No, thank you. I appreciate it.
I would say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and head out.
There were people in cages. There was a room with nothing but mattresses.
Ew, stop.
And people just doing it. If anyone in my family is listening, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't do this on purpose. Like, I just found myself in this situation.
You just stumbled upon.
And then like my friend, because she was my friend at that point.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I still really love her.
Oh, cool.
Like,
okay.
She is great. She might listen to this. I really like her. When they started like hitting each other with like spatulas and kitchen equipment, that I was like, I will politely see myself out of this situation. And I left. Yeah. And then I got my cell phone back. But there was a guy at the gym that I recognized there, and he was not one of my clients, but every time I would see him, it was just kind of like this thing. Like we both know.
No. Wow. That's crazy.
So I don't know if that falls into spooky relationship stories, but that's definitely
a spooky
story. And it relates to kinks.
Yes. Boy, do we really venture. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pause and dial into talk about how grateful we are, right? That we are off the market. And that we don't have to go to sex dungeons anymore. And honestly, like these stories of like crazy guys and stuff like that, like it just makes me so thankful for Steven.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I would do. Like, God forbid, like if something happens, it's not going to happen, but something happens. I'm just gonna like be a nun, like.
Oh, dude, I'm done.
I'm done. I don't care. I'm done after this. Like, no, thank you.
No, I don't.
I don't have what it takes.
I also don't have what it takes. I've seen what's out there, and I want no part of it.
Oh my God, no. It's been 7 to 10 years of bliss with Steven, and it's crazy because like I remember like. Thinking of some stories, thinking of the girl that was back then, like there was a point where like I made a list of like what I wanted in a person. And like Steven literally, I know that's so cringe, but like he surpasses that. And I'm not saying things are perfect all the time. Like they're not at all. And like sometimes I just want to be alone for just like a minute. But like that's my person. And I'm
Absolutely.
like, God, thank you. It's dire out there.
Yeah, people don't understand. People always think like it must be greener on the other side. It is not.
It is not.
It's not.
Nope.
So if you find that person that brings you, what Toddy and I always say is like peace.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
when
like you haven't really felt this secure and like in your life, kind of like.
No, if
it's a
I can go
first.
home and I can Google Lily Allen's relationship woes, I'm in a pretty good place.
I'm actually going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Because I don't know who that is.
well, you should. Like she's actually really talented. She's looking her up. But that to me is what like a good relationship is.
Yes.
Obviously someone that supports your crazy dreams, and like our guys absolutely support.
100%.
I mean, we are in Morgan's house right now and we have got all kinds of lights and cameras and action.
No, and Stephen has all 3 kids out so that the house can be quiet. And like, you know, I think even like a couple years ago, if I asked him, hey, could you take the kiddos to go up the block so that we could like hard pass, like he would have done it, but like maybe begrudgingly, you know? So like, it's just crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we struggled in relationships, so you, the viewer and listener, can thrive. So you can thrive.
Yeah.
We struggled, so you can thrive.
Also, I looked up Lily Allen. I have no idea who she is. Never seen her before in my life. So, but I'm glad that you enjoyed going down the rabbit hole on her.
And we don't even have an excuse today. Like, it is midday. It's not late. We're not tired. We're not drunk.
No.
Like, there's no reason that we're not making sense. This is just who we are as people.
Literally.
All this to say, we want to thank you all so much for watching, listening, especially watching, because I feel like I look like a little gremlin right now.
No. That's my favorite shirt on you.
Is it really?
Yes. I love, like, it's the neck and the long sleeve. It's very flattering. Very, very flattering.
Thank you.
Not saying you don't look flattering in other.
Well, now I'm going to be really self-conscious of my arms and my neck.
It's just because, like, you don't have it kind of maybe looks like if you would have tattoos. I don't know. I like it.
I want to be a girl with like a full sleeve, but
I know there was a time where I really wanted that too.
You know what? I keep telling myself when I turn 60, I think I'll get a full sleeve.
Oh.
Yeah. Because then, you know, like, no one's going to care.
No one cares. Yeah. You won't care. Nobody will care. Anyways, if you love these tangents that we go off on, stick around. Give us a like, share,
it's only
follow.
getting better from here.
Yeah. This was like a little fun, you know, because it's Halloween. So, yeah.
Episode 7.
Here we go.
We made it, and we're just chugging right on through. I don't know why I keep looking at this camera.
Like the Disney hands. Okay. Like, follow, subscribe. We love you guys. Thank you.
Love you.